When I imagine parts of America that I think are really beautiful and picturesque, I tell you, the green rolling hills west of Leesburg, Virginia, always come to mind. I remember one time staying at a hotel near Leesburg, and the wall on our guest room displayed a kind of a modernistic painting of the area, but the abstract composition and the dark coloring just failed, I think, to show the true beauty of the region. I mean, driving along those country roads, you always see lots of charming little farmhouses with pastures and white fences. The painting was so unsatisfactory that I made a mental snapshot of it, of the composition, so that I could try painting it the way I thought it should look. And here is my version of that hill country in eastern Virginia. I used oil paints for this on an 18 by 24 inch canvas, and I had such fun painting these trees with their long shadows and the sunlight on the pasture hills. Trees can never be painted as blobs of green. They need air, they need space, they need to breathe. That gives them life. And so I brought that golden pasture color in between the tree branches, putting daubs of that yellow-green so that life and air and breath, these trees are breathing. The wind can blow through them. They're not big blocks of green stone. No, they're living trees. In a painting like this, you want the colors to look unified, almost homogeneous. And so I took a little bit of that yellow cloud color and I mixed it into my brush for that blue sky, and you can't really see it, but I crisscross, crosshatch, the brush strokes in the sky, always picking up a little bit of that yellow color so that the clouds look like they belong in the sky, and the sky belongs with those clouds. You got to do that when you're doing an oil paint. You've got to have all the colors splattered everywhere. I decided, however, to leave unfinished the cow. There's a couple of cows up there on the side. You can see them just barely. And also the farmer in the foreground. He's standing there in the shade. When painting subjects, you want to have an odd number of them, 3, 5, 9. The eye is just pleased with that kind of arrangement. So there's the farmer with his 2 cows making up the 3. I left out detail so that your eye would not be distracted, but would rest comfortably and immediately on the sunlit home on the hill. And every time I look at this piece, man, I get so homesick for the green, gentle hills of Virginia and Maryland where I grew up. I have a feeling that in the new earth, the one that God's going to renovate, that beautiful promised land will have lots of shady trees and green hills that seem to roll on forever.